this comes out, well, this is coming out on Wednesday, depending on how I filmed. I don't know if there's a video saying that I was going to do this before or after this comes out, because I've filmed already quite a few videos that are all scheduled in like weird orders. So that video of me saying that I want to do that, there's a decent chance that that won't be out by the time that this comes out. So that will look weird, but that's why. So basically, every 2 weeks on a Wednesday, I'm essentially just going to do like a tea whisper ramble. Just because one, I love tea. Tea's great, it's iconic. I've gone for English breakfast, the classic, the original. I will mix it up and go for like mint, ginger, Christmas spice, all those sorts of ones. But box standard one, we have gone English breakfast. So I'm just gonna do that like every couple of weeks because I like rambling anyway, and I like listening to ASMR whispered rambles. So I feel like it would make sense to also do them fairly frequently myself. So yeah, that's just gonna be every 2 weeks on a Wednesday. Yeah, I've gone for like a classic. You can't see, can you? Oh god. Oh no, this might spill. Oh god, that's this. No, I'm not gonna risk it. Basically, I've gone for the classic, like builder's breakfast tea. Yeah. I actually haven't drank tea for a while, but highly recommend. Well, I mean, it's the best. Waitrose original blend is the best tea. I don't care what anyone says. It is by far the best. So, you know. Oh, I do love tea. I had a cup of black tea earlier, but no, like builder's tea is by far the best. No sugar, just standard tea and milk, unreal. But yeah, anyway, I'm doing a ramble today. I haven't really planned of what to ramble about, but to be honest, I'm probably just going to go with. Obviously, I live out in Dubai now, or if you don't know, I live in Dubai. If you can't tell, I'm from the UK. Hence the tea ramble makes sense. No, but yeah, so I'm from the UK. I'm 21. I've just graduated from university back in May, whatever, and I got a job a few months ago in Dubai. So yeah, that's basically where I am now. It's definitely different. It's a lot hotter. But yeah, it's good fun. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's been good. And having a Waitrose nearby is a lifesaver. Like genuinely. Yeah. I will admit, I have got into a really bad habit of like getting delivery. It's awful. Like, it's one, expensive, two, really lazy. Like when I was at uni, I managed to get it down to about like £20 a week on food, which is unreal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was literally eating like chicken and rice, or like chicken and noodles. It was like, my diet was literally just chicken, and then some supplement of carbohydrates. But yeah, I managed to get my diet to like, to about that a week, which was mental. Impressive, but still mental. Yeah, and that's not the case anymore. As you can tell by my first mukbang, which went out yesterday, but when you're watching this, well, it went out on the Friday. Pizza, broccoli and pineapple, by the way. Very rogue, but I like it. So, yeah, I do. I probably do spend. I mean, I say I spend too much. I probably do, but at the same time, I wouldn't say I get it like. I probably get it like once a week, once every 2 weeks. So, in comparison, it's probably actually not that much, but it just feels like quite a lot because I rave, and I go on about my local pub so many times. I'm pretty sure at least once in every ASMR video that I've made, I've mentioned it, and that is because it's amazing. The staff there are amazing. All the people who go are amazing. The food's brilliant. I feel like at some point I should get like a sponsorship from them, because at this point it is just free advertising. I mean, technically it's not because I haven't mentioned the place, but at some point if I get a sponsorship, then that's happening. That is happening. Yeah, so I do really want to get a Christmas roast out from there. And yeah, I did message the manager literally asking earlier what the availability for like the Christmas period is, because obviously I'm going home in like a couple of weeks, just for a couple of weeks for Christmas, and I will be there at least a few days. I'm looking forward to like classic ale, like absolutely love. I love like Indian pale ales and pale ales, American pale ale, very good. Any pale ale is a win in my book. There we go. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously Christmas is in a few weeks now. It's actually in 3 weeks on the dot, on the day that I'm filming this. On a Saturday. So far I've actually been fairly organised with my upload schedule. As I say, I've got a few like scheduled already. But yeah, I feel like I've been fairly good with, I guess, getting videos done, if you will, ready to be uploaded. As I say, I want to stick to the 9 PM Dubai time. On a Sunday, Wednesday and Friday. Like, I want to stick to that consistently. I feel like that's a decent like schedule. If I can keep that, which I will. Yeah, so I want to stick to that, and go from there really. So yeah, so I've got a few videos like scheduled already. As I say, and I try and aim for like filming like 4 or 5 videos a week at the moment. And then yeah, just getting them ready really. So this one's going out on a Wednesday, and as I say, I'll do these like bi-weekly. So I'll get like a tea ramble every 2 weeks, because I feel like my life is interesting enough every 2 weeks to mention something. Maybe that means it's dull, but there we go. Yeah, so that should be decent. I think I've pretty much got all of my presents sorted out, which is good. I hope you guys have done the same. I hope you're not doing what I used to do, which was leave it to the last minute, and then try and like scurry around on Amazon or wherever in a desperate attempt to try and find something like last minute, because that's a nightmare. It never works. And yeah, you just you always look like well, you're always just panicking. I mean, eventually you find something, but it's usually not what you planned for, because it's very easy to put off. It is very easy to put off. I think, to be honest, as soon as I got paid, like, I literally was like, yep, I'm accepting this is going to go on Christmas presents, and that's fine. It's once a year, it's fine. Technically twice a year if you consider birthdays, but you know, there you go. Yeah, so my Christmas presents are pretty organised, which is good. I haven't asked for anything this year. I think in the past just because it's money. But I think now more so, I'm not really that bothered. Probably because I'm in full-time employment now, so it's like, well, it's not really worth it. Well, not worth it, but like, I don't know. I'm just not really that bothered about presents anymore. I prefer more like the occasion, like Christmas. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still take presents. Like, let's not get that confused. But like, it's more so like the occasion of Christmas and like the family events, if you will, that I prefer. And plus, like, I don't know, like, yeah, I like the tree. I nearly stopped myself from saying that because I realised in my head that just sounded so sad, but it's true. I like the tree, so and also like I do like being in the UK when it's cold, just because like you get your fireplace, you get your wood burner, you get your radiator, whatever source of heat you have is there. You get your candle, if you will, and sit by that. And whilst it's really cold, you get like your mug of tea, your mug of hot chocolate, whatever hot drink, hot beverage you have, and you just sit by the wood burner or by the fireplace, by your radiator, by a candle, wherever, and just like warm yourself up whilst it is really cold outside. I do love that, like that cozy, warm feeling you get around Christmas. Yeah, I think also as you grow up, like, I think you like the idea more of giving presents rather than receiving them. Like, I think it's a lot nicer to like see someone's reaction to a present rather than getting presents. I think so. Yeah, I think that's another thing why, like, I've tried to be fairly organised with my presents so that they're decent. I still need to get a couple, but like in general, it's pretty much there, which is good. I do want to get my dog like a nice bone or something like that. Like, yeah, he's a yellow lab. Pretty much destroys any present or bone or whatever that we've given him in the past. I mean, even like, I think like the massive bones. The ones that are like £5 or something like that, big bones. It'll take like 30 minutes, but he'll get through it pretty consistently. So I want to get him like a massive bone, and just see how long, see how many minutes, hours, seconds, whatever measurement of time you use. See how long it takes for him to get through it, because I don't reckon it'll be a long time. That's like, I know it won't be a long time. I know my dog too well, and he will not. It will not take much time. He's 13 now, so he's getting on a bit. He's definitely slowed down in like the last 6 months, I'd say. I mean, I was at uni. Obviously with coronavirus and stuff like that, there was a period where I was at home whilst I was in third year. But when I went back to uni for like the last couple of months, before that period, like, he was completely fine. And then when I returned, he had slowed down quite a lot, so he is getting on a bit now, but he's okay, he's fine. Yeah, so we have I mean, to give perspective, I guess our garden, you have like a couple of stairs or steps that go up to the house, and previously just blitz up there. whilst Corona was going on, or coronavirus, everyone was at home, so he would get like 2 or 3 walks a day. So he loved it. I mean, I don't think he actually knew what was going on, but he did like it. Because obviously I wasn't at uni, and everyone was at home, so he was getting 2 or 3 walks a day consistently. Whereas now it's only 1. Because obviously I'm not there, and restrictions have eased a bit. Obviously there's still a little bit of speculation now with the new Omicron variant. Hopefully that should be fine. I think it is okay. I think because of how organised the UK have been with in the last like 6 months, with like the vaccine and stuff like that. I think it should be fine. I mean, I've been double jabbed. I think my first jab was actually worse than my second jab. Although I think like for like the next month or so afterwards, occasionally my arm would just start randomly aching. It's alright now, but like for a little bit of time it did randomly ache. I got aches randomly and sporadically. But yeah, it's fine now. So I think in that sense, the UK have been pretty organised with it, and it's probably fine as a result. But there's still that small amount of speculation. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, in terms of myself, as I say, I'm just looking forward to going home. Really, just for a couple of weeks to relax. Obviously still have to work, but just relax for a bit. Obviously see my family, which will be really nice, see my dog, which I'm very excited for, and go to the pub. And yeah, as I said, I do want to get a Christmas roast up from there, because the chef, he won't be watching this, but the chef, he makes very good food. I did used to work there. I worked there as a waiter. I've probably mentioned it on another video. I probably will continue to mention it, but there we go. Yeah, I did used to work there as a waiter. It was great fun. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going back there, because obviously I've got loads of great mates from there, and loads of mates who are currently at uni will be going back there to work for Christmas. So yeah, it'll be nice to see all of them, and to see how much more tanned I am than them as well. That's another thing, like, because obviously I'm in Dubai, like it's hot every day. Like I checked the weather in the UK today, or like the other day, as compared to Dubai, because I mean Dubai is getting cooler, but when I say cooler, it's still like 28 degrees at like 2 in the afternoon. So I did actually feel chilly, like the other day or yesterday or something like that. It was like 20 degrees in the morning. I felt cold, which is a bit worrying. But yeah, obviously I checked it against UK weather, which was just snow and rain, and like -2 or whatever. And that's that comparison is pretty crazy. So when I do land in a couple of weeks, I will feel it. I will feel the breeze and the chill and frost immediately. So that will be something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how pale everyone is in comparison to me looking incredibly tanned and looking like I've just been on a nice holiday. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I had Thursday off amount of tea and coffee I drink probably isn't the best. And I won't lie, I think on Thursday, because prior to today, I didn't have any coffee or tea in my apartment that I'm sharing, and it was fine. I just didn't need it. But Thursday, I literally by 6 p.m. like I just couldn't function. I genuinely could not function. All I could think about was tea. It was pretty bad. I literally had to go and buy those iced coffee bottles you get from a supermarket. You know the ones, the Starbucks ones or whatever. Well, I got one that was equivalent to that, and I literally had to drink it so that I could function again. Because that is how bad it was. Genuinely, it was that bad. Probably not a great thing to admit, but it genuinely was that bad that I just couldn't even do it. Yeah. I mean, as I say, they do have Waitrose tea at work, which is unreal. So as a result, I do have a lot of that because it is so much better. But yeah, no, that wasn't that wasn't the best. That wasn't ideal. I tell you what, the amount of support I've had on obviously I've only just started uploading, but the amount of support I've had already is pretty incredible. I've probably mentioned a few times already on multiple videos as ever. I don't know, I told one or two of my mates that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna try this, I'm just gonna start it, and I probably expected to get I don't know, 10, 15 views, maybe 20, on my first video, which would have been, I'd have been pretty content with that. At the time I'm recording this, it's over 400. I don't know, yeah, it's incredible. I appreciate it so much, and the support, and people saying that they enjoy it. It's mental. I think it's the Lanky Wanderer. I'm trying to sort my gain out. Hopefully it gradually sounds better, and hopefully it gradually sounds more consistent. Because I think in the first video I was super up close, something like that, which is great, but then when you breathe it's just a nightmare. So hopefully it's gradually getting better. It's also gradually getting easier to whisper consistently, because that's another thing. It's surprisingly difficult to, when you start to just whisper consistently, because you feel like you're running out of breath continuously. It's a bit easier now. But yeah, so that was another thing. So hopefully it's gradually getting better. But just let me know really. I literally don't have a clue. Even though I've watched a lot of ASMR in the past, it's a lot different when you can hear yourself actively whispering into a microphone. So yeah, just let me know if it's alright. It might be terrible, probably is terrible. But just tell me. And as ever, if you guys have any special video requests or whatever, just let me know. Just tell me, and I'm sure I'll be able to do it. I can't see why it wouldn't be, unless it's really weird, but I doubt it will be. So yeah, just let me know in the comments, and that's absolutely fine. As I say, I'll do this every 2 weeks. I'll gradually mix up the teas depending on how adventurous I'm feeling. So look forward to that, and hopefully I'll be able to ramble about something every 2 weeks, and I'll be interested enough to think of a new topic. Although, given the fact that I've already mentioned a few of these things multiple times, maybe not. Maybe it's relaxing though, so it may not even matter that much. So we'll see. We will see. Sleepy. Yeah, to be honest, I think that's yeah, that's I think that's alright. Anyway, guys, have a lovely, 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 lovely,